Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope everyone is well and all are fine. Apologies there. Okay, right. I'm going to quickly go through some rules, inshallah, just to refreshen our minds. And before I do, was there any queries or questions with regards to some of the tasks that were set last week at all? Any questions, any issues at all, inshallah? If there was, please feel free to ask, inshallah, and I will try my best to answer those in due course, inshallah. Okay, so we've had one rule in previous lessons, which is the possessed and the possessor. Possessor being the person who's owning the possession, and the possessed which comes before it. So the rules in relation to the possessed, it can't have alif lam or a tanween. Number two, default position is a rafa, a single dhamma. When we go over to the possessor, it is allowed an alif lam or a dhamma, an alif lam or tanween, i.e. a double jar, kasra. And that is pretty much the rules in relation to possessed and possessor. We did have a few vocabs as well. I hope we have had a chance to learn those, inshallah. One of the new ones that we had last week was mikwat, which is iron. And then we had darraja as well, which was bicycle. We had a few opposites as well. So yeah, please keep that in mind. And then we had mil'aqa. So this is spoon. So mil'aqa is from the word la'iqa yal'aqu, which means to lick. So mil'aqa, because it's a spoon, it's the place we lick, i.e. when we take the spoon in our mouth, there's a certain level of licking going on. So therefore, al-mil'aqa, from the root word la'iqa, which means to lick. Okay, so you can see, subhanAllah, how words are generated and created. And like that, we can create words as well. Fallah, again, farmer. Another rule we came across, so the rule was those body parts which are not in pairs, they are considered masculine. So those body parts that are not in pairs are considered a masculine. Those body parts that have a pair, like ears, eyes, and legs and hands, they are considered feminine. So that's a general rule in the Arabic language. Okay, inshallah. Right, we are now resuming on page 47, inshallah. So what we're going to do in the first part of page 47, again, nice and easy. Can you read and translate, inshallah? Okay, Jazakallah khair. Hand it over to you, Brother Rees.
Thank you, Jazakallah khair. Okay, assalamu alaikum, everyone. So I believe there's we've got Sister Faryal. No, let's start with the Sister Zaida, Kashmira, Faryal, Zainab, and Brother Bilal. That's 5 of us at the moment. If we will take turns, so if we each take a line, read it, and then translate it. Please, Sister Zaida, please start with the first sentence.
هذا مسجد وهذه مدرسة. This is a masjid and this is a school.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Okay, let's go to Sister Kashmira up in wonderful India, Mumbai, I believe. Please go to the next sentence.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Man hazihi uktu Abbasin. I guess, who is she? She is the aunt of Abbas. She's Abbas's aunt.
Okay, very good. Okay, Sister Faryal, please go to the next one.
هذا ديك وهذه دجاجة. This is a rooster and this is a hen or chicken.
Yeah, I guess something like that, right? Yeah, alhamdulillah. Again, I think this is focusing on hada and hadihi, things like this, which is.
I have to get rid of my Urdu accent. I know that. I
No,
just
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying all of us.
it
right?
will be هذا ضيق وهذه دجاجة. Did I
Wow,
become Arabic now?
that's fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so we have Sister Zainab. Please go ahead with the next one. Just be careful with hadas and hadis, right?
Okay, which one?
Yeah,
Number?
number
5,
number 4. It's
number, oh, okay.
it's with the mouse pointer is pointing to, yeah.
Has the, I didn't notice that before. Okay, okay.
Mm.
Has the Labnul Mudiri wa hazihi bintul Mudarrisi. Mudarrisi.
Okay.
This is very long sentence. This is
Okay, that's fine. Let's break it up then. Let's take the first 2-3 words, right? So hada.
this
Yeah, the mouse is pointing to some focus, right? This, and then you got this word al mudiri, yeah, mudiri,
teacher. Mudiri teacher.
and then
Daughter. I guess Ibn's daughter. I forgot.
I would think it's the sun, right?
Son. Okay.
Yeah.
So the this
This is
is
so start from mudiri.
this is the
Teachers.
teacher's son,
Yeah. Okay. And
and
then the
this
word
is
wow was wow.
and
Yeah. And
and this is Bintu. Bintu Bintu means
oh,
daughter.
yeah,
Opposite.
yeah. So let's
Yeah. And this is Udiri's daughter, teacher's daughter.
yeah. So al-mudarrisi, yeah.
So just to add, al-mudir is principal or head teacher, al-mudarris teacher. Okay, just to re-emphasize.
I always confuse these two words, this mudiri and mudarris. See, I always tabibu, this talibu. I always confuse all these words. I don't know how I put it in my mind. Is this any key bullet points? Anything? So it can be easy.
So well, al-mudir, al-mudarris. So I think mudarris, if you consider that as a teacher, then mudir, just consider a head teacher, because mudarris is from dars, giving lecture. Yeah, so that would be teacher, and al-mudir, the opposite of that, or head teacher or principal. I suppose that's a very basic. I hope that helps. Is that okay for that one?
Yeah, inshallah.
Inshallah. And the talibun and tabibun. So talib, if you just remember talib or talib as it is, yes, talib ilm, just remember that a seeker of knowledge. Then tabib, you know, is doctor. So focus on the one, you get the other, inshallah. You get start with one nur, you get the other nur, inshallah. So talib, student, inshallah, talibul ilm, and then tabib, you know, is a doctor. Because if anything goes wrong for a student, the doctors is always there, inshallah.
Many times I'm trying to memorize these words, but many times I does mistake. So I don't know. Let me ask you for any key bullet or any idea, you know.
Inshallah, I think it's a learning phase. Don't worry about forgetting, because the more experience you gain, the more comprehensions you do, the homework that's being set every week, inshallah, that will help. So slowly and steadily, you'll build up a foundation, but it takes time. But the best thing is you're making mistakes, and on those mistakes, you're learning, and that's, inshallah, creating some level of consistency. So it's good to hear that you are thinking about things, which in itself is a positive process. Alhamdulillah. Okay, number 5.
Yeah, okay, so let's Brother Bilal, can you do the next one? This is a short one, but followed by the next one as well. But do both at the same time.
Okay. Okay, me? Can I?
Yeah, do that. Do both. Yeah, this one and the next line.
Okay, this one. Okay, this one is هذه أم ياسر. Okay, so she is Yasir's mother, mom.
But what is
Therefore,
hadi? Hadi. Can you translate that?
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
she is. Yeah. Okay.
So,
So
hadi,
هذه أم
what does
ياسر.
that mean?
This. Okay, this is Yasir's mother.
That's it. Yeah. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, now I try the next one.
Okay. The next one is أين قدر اللحم هي في هي في الثلاجة. Okay, هي في الثلاجة. Okay, so أين قدر اللحم? Where is meat's plate? I think it's in the
Brother Bilal,
fridge.
just remember, I don't think you'll be satisfied with just a meat on a plate. I think if you're a true meat eater, you'll be looking for a greater amount. So in that case, what would qidr be?
قدر. So it's not plate, right?
Well,
Should I
put
tell you?
it this
No.
way: what can't come in a plate, it will come in a.
A big thing.
Okay. Okay. I think it's a spoon.
No.
Bigger than that.
Oh
Something
wow! I
bigger.
mean, if I had to have meat to the
In a
size of a
spoon.
spoon, then I think my days of fasting have started indefinitely.
Actually, why is
Brother
this?
Bilal, it's something you
Something
cook in
you
as
cook.
well.
No,
Al-qidr.
audio a little bit problem. قدر اللحم. So what? I don't know what قدر. I think it's
Something you can cook in.
You know, last week I was confused between kidr and
Okay.
qadar, and teacher explained it well.
Begins with a P.
And then OT.
Oh, we call it handi, right?
Yeah. Andy,
Yeah, Brother Bilal, we've given you so many clues.
Bilal, I think you must have it by now, right?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. If you want to further your Arabic studies, click in the link below in the description. I'll see you on the other side.
Go ahead.
Okay, أين كدر اللحم? Where is the meat pot? Or
Yeah, I guess.
okay.
Yeah.
هي في ثلاجتي. It is in the fridge. No? No?
Yeah.
And Brother Ibrahim has a smile on his face. I always think I've done
Thalajati.
something wrong. Right, but it's a new word, salajati, because we don't know it's fridge, so I'll write it down.
But the picture is there, right? So I'm guessing it. Even I don't remember this one, right? But I'm guessing it's the fridge.
Now I can see the fridge clearly.
There is
It helps, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue this. So Sister Zaida, please go ahead to the last line there.
Okay.
Okay.
هذا باب وهذه نافذة. This is a door and this is a window.
Yeah. So now we know that the window is, well, feminine, right? I guess
Please do.
everyone is similar to me, right? Trying to figure out which one is male and female.
هذه is female, so therefore window is نافذة. هذا with babun is male. Is that correct?
Yeah. Hada obviously is male and is feminine, right? So yeah. Okay.
Okay, moving on. Next exercise. اقرأ المثال وكون جملا على غراره. غرار meaning pattern. So here's a sentence, and you make a sentence pretty much on the same pattern. So masculine, feminine. So for example, Muhammadun talibun, keeping in mind all the rules that we've learned previously. Okay. Aminatu talibatun. Okay. So we've got about 5 here. So I think that works out quite nicely. Right, Brother Ace. Bismillah.
So Sister Kashmira, please go ahead with the second one.
Hamidun tabibun. Fatimatu tabibatu. Is that right?
Tabiba.
Tun.
Good. Tabibatun, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Because-
As you noticed, everybody, it's basically you got a male version on the right hand side, and you got like a female, I guess, pattern on the left hand side.
Don't forget that
Okay.
all the words that are coming second in the sentence after the proper noun, if you just take a quick look, it is indefinite, it is non-specific. So as we learned right at the beginning, that non-specific words, the default position will always be a double rafa, double dhamma. Okay, so be aware of that. Proper nouns, again, for males, double rafa, for females, a single rafa with a small da. General rule, but there are exceptions. Okay, next one.
Okay, Sister Freya, please go ahead with the next one.
Well, Hamid and Tabiba bin Zan. Okay,
Go with the hua.
okay. Huwa Muslimun.
Mhm.
He's a Muslim.
Mhm.
Okay. Hiya Muslimatun. She is Muslim. No?
Hmm.
Muslimatun. I don't know if for the female you ever put ta.
Muslimatun.
Muslimatun.
Yes, Muslimat would be plural, but
Okay, sorry.
we will discuss this inshallah later on in the book.
Because when we say Muslim and when we say Musliman, so it's like, the plural alif and nun comes. So I think it's the Fatimatu Muslimatun.
Don't forget that one thing we will be learning later on in the Madinah Arabic journey
Yeah.
is duals and plurals. So dual forms, which
Okay.
indicate 2 of anything, and plural forms, which is 3 or more. So we are yet to come to that, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay, Sister Zainab, please go ahead with the next one.
Okay. Al-Babu Mughlaqun. An-Nafizatu. What will come? And I don't know this. And
So try and make this word into a feminine word. That's all that has to be done.
An-Nafizatu Mughlaqatun.
Good.
Mm.
Mughlaqatun.
Mm.
Would you like to
Yeah.
translate?
Mughlaqatun. I don't know this Mughlaqatun means what.
Well, we like our masjids to be open. If it was the opposite, what would happen?
Closed.
Closed.
Mhm.
The masjid door is closed.
So
Is
it's just al-babu. So if you could just translate from word to word, inshallah.
Al-Babu door. Door, right? Al-Babu door.
Yeah, but what does the Al make it do?
The door.
That's
The
right.
door Mughlaqun. The door Mughlaqun. The door is closed.
And this one?
An-Nafizatu al-Mughlaqatun. What?
An-nafidhatu.
An-Nafizatu. Open, na?
An-nafidhatu meaning the something is mughlaqa.
make that word feminine.
Mughlaqatun.
Yes. Mughlaqatun. So a bit of clarity in terms of the pronunciation. Mughlaqatun.
Mughlaqatun.
Yeah, so just remember a general principle which you can use in most concepts of life. If you don't know, go slow. Inshallah, there will be barakah. There's a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-ajalatu min ash-shaytan. Rushing, doing things super quick is from shaitan. So there's a hadith very clear. So if you don't know, go slow. Take your time. So an-nafidhatu mughlaqatun. Okay.
Can we I think anybody knows what this word at the beginning is?
The window is
Window.
The window is open. No door.
An-nafidhatu.
The window is?
Closed.
Mughlaqatu.
The window is closed.
Yeah.
The window is
yeah.
closed. Alhamdulillah. Okay.
Okay, so Brother Bilal, please finish up the last one for us. I wonder if he's having problems.
Yeah, okay, this one.
Mhm.
Okay, so I have to do the fifth one.
Yes, the last. Yes, please.
Okay. So, okay, the al-mindilu wasikhun. Okay, the I think wasikhun is okay. The handkerchief is clean. Okay,
Brother Bilal, are you sure it's clean?
right. And
Are you sure it's clean?
sorry.
Are you sure it's clean? Because I'm not sure it's clean.
I guess.
You said the handkerchief is
Oh,
clean.
okay,
I said
okay.
I'm not sure it's
So
clean.
it's al-mindilu wasikhun. Okay, so it's the handkerchief is dirty. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's make
Okay.
a female, feminine sentence here now.
Okay. Female sentence, like the first one, al-yadu, like it means the hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so and what should I do next?
You got wasikhun, right? So how do we
Al-yadu
use that word?
wasikhat. Okay, so I have to, yeah, okay. Al-yadu wasikhatun, like this.
Alhamdulillah, yes. So if you
Yeah.
translate.
Okay. Okay, the hand is dirty.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, okay.
There's a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Al-yadul ulya khayrun min al-yadis sufla. That the higher hand is better than the lower hand, meaning the hand which gives is better than the hand that doesn't. In other words, some scholars have explained that one should give charity in such a way that one hand is doing the great deed that the other hand doesn't know what the giving hand is doing. Subhanallah. So al-yad, the hand. Okay.
But just can we just go back to one more thing? I just wanted to point this out, right? That I think the point here, right, is you got al-mandilu, right, which is an object that's male, and therefore use the male version of the word dirty, wasikhun. But if you're going to use a female object like al-yadu, which is female, then we have to use the female equivalent of wasikhun, which would be wasikhatun, right? So yeah, so you would use male and the male equivalent ending, I guess. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, yeah. So masculine and feminine. So you got the masculine sentence here and the feminine on the other side. Right, the journey continues, alhamdulillah. I think Madinah Arabic is being very generous with us today, inshallah. So who's next?
So Sister Zayda, please go ahead with the first sentence.
Brother, you said Sister Zainab or Sister Zaida?
Zayda.
Oh, me, yeah.
Mhm.
الشاي حار القهوة حارة. The tea
Yes.
is hot, the coffee is hot.
Yeah, perfect. So obviously you have the al-sha'ru, which is obviously I guess that's a tea, right?
Yeah.
Whereas al-kahwatu is feminine. Yeah, I can use the equivalent male and female ending to that.
Mm.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, Sister Kashmira, please go ahead with the next one.
Al-masjidun ba'idun. Al-madrasatu. The masjid is near. Ba'idun. Is it near?
Mhm.
And that will be far. Al-mudarasatu. I don't know what the word for far.
Use that second word, ba'idun, yeah? Make it into the female version.
Ba'idu.
Are you sure? What's the ending? How can you tell it's an ending? Male or female?
Al-madrasatu. Ba'idatu.
Remember, the second part of the sentence is always non-specific, as emphasized earlier on. So just keep that in mind, inshallah, when you're trying to convert or change the masculine into a feminine word.
So, Sister Kashmira, do you want to finish that off? How do you do that? We got ba'idun. We want to make a feminine version of that.
Ba'ida.
Two.
Oh, non-specific. What does non-specific have? Ba'ida. If you're not satisfied with one, what's the next step?
Mhm.
Ba'idatu.
Ba'idatun. Okay. The other thing you just mentioned here, you said al-masjidun. Can you tell me why you read al-masjidun? Any reason?
Why I read it?
Yes.
It's
I have a concern with that word, but I want you to tell me what that concern is.
Al-masjid, no? The masjid.
Yes, but you read al-masjidun. There's a
Dun.
double rafa here. So I want you to help me solve this concern of mine, which I heard while it was read al-masjidun. Why was it read al-masjidun?
Oh, it should be single dhamma there.
Would you like to define that again?
Can I say?
Al-masjidu.
Yes, al-masjidu. So you may find typos, errors from time to time. So be very, very aware of that. So I pointed that out. So an alif lam and a tanween cannot come in one word. They are complete opposites. So again, a revision of a previous rule learned. Okay. Al-masjidu ba'idun, al-madrasatu ba'idatun. Okay. Next one.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Okay. So we got Sister Priya. Please go ahead with the next one then.
At-talibu maridun. The student is sick. At-talibu. The student is sick.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. That's
And
fine.
then at-talibatu maridatun. The student is sick, female one.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have got a talibu and you got a talibatu, right?
Yeah.
Male and female. Excellent.
Try and use the terminology of masculine and feminine, because when we're talking about language, we would talk about a word which may, or a sentence which may be masculine and is opposite of feminine. So it's a more accurate one. Female and male talks more about specific genders, whereas masculine and feminine is a broader application in that you can have objects as well, and so on and so forth. Okay.
Good point. Okay, Sister Zainab, please go ahead with the next one.
Okay. Al-Hisanu Tariyun. Al-Hisanu, the horse. The horse is fast. Then it will come as-sayyaratu sariyatun.
Mm,
The gadi is the car. The car is fast.
mhm.
Oh,
Yes.
I like that one at the end. So is it sari'atun or is it, what is it? The ending of that word.
Sariyatun.
So make sure that the ain is clear, because this is an issue with especially a lot of those students who are not native speakers of the Arabic language. So be very, very clear about the pronunciation and difference between ain and hamza. So the way you said it, it sounded like a hamza. So what you want to say is sari'atun, sari'atun, as-sayyaratu sari'atun.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay, really express those ains. Sorry, but obviously it goes back to the Arabic phrase بسرعة بسرعة أخي أختي بسرعة بسرعة يلا يلا بسرعة. You know, so you have this word in the Arabic language. You know, quickly, quickly.
Okay.
بسرعة يلا يلا بسرعة. So بسرعة meaning quickly. So سريعة بسرعة, same thing. Inshallah. Hopefully you remember that.
mm, mm. Alhamdulillah, very good. Okay, so Brother Bilal, please go ahead with the next one.
Okay, next one is Al-Qamaru Jamilun. Okay. Okay, the translation is the moon is beautiful, and the next one is Ash-Shamsu Jamilatun. The sun is beautiful.
Yeah, very good. Alhamdulillah, very good. Okay, go back to Sister Zaida. Can finish this page off, please.
Al-Abbu Jalisun, Al-Ummu Jalisatun. The
Translation.
father is sitting, the mother is sitting, or sits. Mother's sitting. I think sitting makes more sense.
Sitting is okay. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Very good.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. If you want to further your Islamic studies, click on the link below in the description. I'll see you on the other side.